Hello everybody, hope you're all doing well. To this video I'm talking about a big Mercedes exit as well as a team orders update on George Russell. So let's start with Russell, and as we know he's not been on the pace of his teammate Kimi Antonelli this season, and as a result Antonelli leads the standings quite comfortably ahead of Russell, 50 points ahead, and on top of that Russell isn't even P2 in the standings, with him sitting in P3 behind Lewis Hamilton in P2. Now as F1 approaches the summer break and Antonelli clearly ahead of Russell, it's led to the question of should Mercedes start prioritising Antonelli over Russell, especially with Ferrari being close behind. I mean, Lewis Hamilton and Charles Leclerc are on really good form at the moment and are close to the Mercedes drivers. And Mercedes team boss Toto Wolff was asked whether Antonelli's advantage was reason enough to start issuing team orders should Russell be ahead of his teammate. However, Wolff has said Mercedes will not yet prioritise one driver over another based on the championship standings. And in his response, Wolff pointed to the Barcelona Grand Prix, when battling between Russell and Antonelli played a role in Hamilton's maiden win at Ferrari, with Wolff saying, as quoted by GP Blog, "After the learning that we had in Barcelona, the kind of mission that we set for today is that we're not going to lose time with each other. We don't want any yo-yoing and then have a Ferrari or a Red Bull breathing down our neck and losing a victory as it happened in Barcelona. You know, without the DNF, Kimi would have won the race. So since Barcelona, we would in any case always give preference to the race victory. If it meant that Kimi or George were ahead, this is what we would do. This is a constructor championship as much as a driver championship. We would never take a victory away from any of the drivers. So if it's George who's ahead, even though he's behind in the championship at that stage of the season, we wouldn't do that." Now make sure to subscribe so you don't miss my Formula 1 content and are kept up to date with F1 news. I've just reached 55,000 subscribers and your support and lovely comments are incredible and it means so much to me. Thank you so much for it. Now on the team order situation, in my view, I just think let them race. I mean, they both can still mathematically win the title, and yes, of course, Antonelli has an advantage over Russell at this moment in time. However, Russell can easily bounce back. And yeah, as a result, I just think let them race. I mean, if the gap really opens up as the races go on, then perhaps Mercedes need to start prioritising Antonelli over Russell. But right now, anything can happen in this title fight. So as long as Antonelli and Russell keep it clean, I think they should just be allowed to race and get on with it. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. But let's move on to this Mercedes exit. Now, as we know, back at the end of 2025, Helmut Marko, who was key to bringing in drivers like Max Verstappen and Daniel Ricciardo into the Red Bull family, left Red Bull. And well, it looks like Red Bull has now found Marko's replacement, getting the Mercedes talent scouts who helped discover Antonelli. With the race saying that Gwen LaRue has agreed to leave Mercedes and join Red Bull, the race understands that LaRue, who's been with Mercedes for a decade and helped guide several drivers into F1, is to become the head of Red Bull's junior driver program. At Red Bull, LaRue will take on a lot of the responsibilities that were under the remit of its former motorsport advisor Helmut Marko before he left at the end of last season. It's understood that no date for LaRue's move has been agreed yet between Mercedes and Red Bull, as discussions take place between the teams about a timeline for the transition. But that's going to be the video from me. Thank you ever so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe for more videos, and until the next one, take care. Bye.